Hi everybody, my name is Megan Amati and I will be your instructor for this Counseling 110 course. This particular welcome video will be used for not only this particular class section, but it will also be used for the 4-week class session and any other 16-week class sessions, as well as any 8-week class sessions. The general layout will be the same. The documents will be housed in the same spots. The assignments might be a little bit different, so they're going to vary a little bit. So just make sure that you check the modules and the calendar of assignments to see exactly what is due for your class section. Okay, with that said, welcome to class. So let's go ahead and start with the home page for this one. And in this particular class, welcome video and homepage, what I have done is I have created some buttons here for shortcuts, right? So syllabus, all modules, and calendar of assignments. Pretty self-explanatory in terms of what the landing pages are going to be. I also have a little section welcoming you to the class. I explain a little bit about the course, what you can hope to learn, and basically where to start. So it's step by step. So step 1, you're going to review all the information under these 2 modules. Okay, so if you click on it, it brings you right here. And so this was the first module. I want you to review everything under here, all the documents, as well as all the documents under orientation. And then if you go to step 2, it tells you review and complete all materials under week 1, orienting to the class. So then we come back here and we see here's module week 1, orienting to the class. From that point on, the modules will be opened up week by week, okay? However, the orientation module as well as the course review module will remain open throughout the entire semester, so you will always have access to these documents. So first of all, for the course review, expectation, assignment, dates, and deadlines, the welcome to class, that's the home page. The syllabus will be here, the tentative course outline, calendar of assignments. This particular document is going to show you exactly what you need to do week by week. So even though I will be opening up the modules week by week, you will have all the weeks listed over here and all the assignments. You just won't be able to access them until that week's module opens. Required material for the class, again, depending on which section of this course you are taking, your material for the class is going to vary a little bit. So for this particular class section, this is your book, and so you can go ahead and make sure that you are planning on ordering it as soon as you can. We do start as soon as possible, okay? And if we were to go back over here, you will also see important dates. This again will vary depending on which class section you're at in terms of what the drop dates are and things like that. Professor contact, this is very similar to what I have on the home page right here. My instructor contact will always be here. You can email me. You can contact me via Canvas inbox. That's probably the fastest way. Typically, when you guys send me a message through Canvas inbox, which is right here, it will automatically go to my email anyway, okay? Response time is anywhere between 24 to 48 hours at the latest. All right, you will also notice when we go back to module week 1, orienting to the class, that you will have an orientation quiz. I'm sure you're familiar with this with your other courses as well. This orientation quiz is mandatory. If you do not complete it between the dates listed For this particular section, these are the dates. However, it's going to vary from section to section. You have to complete this orientation quiz, otherwise you will be dropped from the course, but it is not worth any points, okay? Quick reminders, important reminders, is that the modules are going to open every week on Monday around 5 a.m. and you will have 7 days. So it will close the following Monday at 12 p.m. The majority of the assignments, meaning the discussion boards, focus questions, journals, you will have those 7 days to complete them. For other assignments that are longer, those you want to make sure that you are checking the dates and deadlines because they're going to be different. So again, most assignments for that week will be submitted by the following Monday at 12 p.m. unless otherwise specified in Canvas. So make sure that you are checking announcements, modules, deadlines, and all of that regularly. This class is fully online, and that's true for the other sections as well. There are no live Zoom check-ins for any of the fully asynchronous online courses, okay? When we go through the modules again, under orientation, this orientation video will be housed right here. Please make sure you're reviewing the class policies. There is a lot of important information in that. So I really want you to be familiar with that. Everything else here, please make sure that you go through it. If you are taking this as a dual enrollment course, then please make sure you're checking this one. Also, if this is your first semester in college, this is a great one to take a look at. We have online resources as well as campus resources, discussion board and journal and focus questions. I've created guidelines for those so that you know exactly what to expect. There's no guesswork for these, and so you will always have this available to you, okay? Going back to the modules, otherwise, it's just open week by week. You always want to start with the overview page. For every week, I have an overview page. And basically, we'll start with the second one just because it's more thorough. The first week, we're not doing much. So for example, for week 2, the theme is campus resources, right? So we have the lesson, we have the objectives. This is like any videos I want you to watch will be housed here. Any documents I want you to review will be here. And then due today, that will be listed. And then this week, you will be reviewing, responsible for completing, and or working on the following. Okay, please make sure you're paying attention to all course due dates and deadlines because I do not accept late assignments for any of my sections of any of my courses. Outside of an emergency, I do not accept it. Now, of course, if there's an emergency, please reach out to me and you and I can begin to work together. But outside of that, I do not accept late work, okay? Additional resources will always be standard for every single overview module. Outside of that, it's pretty self-explanatory. We do have, if you go under right here, I will explain to you, you want to review the entire syllabus, but then also you will notice that we have discussion boards, journals, focus questions, and then bigger assignments. And then we also have 3 quizzes. Now that's just for this particular section. Every section is going to vary just a little bit. If there are longer assignments that I have, depending on which module I have it listed under, that just means that I've opened it up in that module and you have until the date listed below it that you need to submit it. So this particular one, Palomar Service Write-Up, is being introduced to you in week 2. Does it mean that you only have a week to complete it? No, it means that you have until September 21st to complete this. It will not be listed again but it will remain open under week 2. So really important maybe to also check the calendar because this one will keep you on track, okay, for exactly what you need to complete. So that's pretty much it for this orientation video. And as always, please feel free to reach out to me with any questions or concerns at any time, and I will be sure to get back to you. I look forward to having you in my class.